Larry and Maureen. We've made our way down from Rockville into downtown Bethesda. We actually just grabbed lunch at the Tasty Diner across the street. It's one of the only restaurants that's open both the Bethesda and Silver Spring locations. So if you're close by and you're looking for a bite to eat, don't really feel like cooking.
Okay, it's what? The Winter Storm of 2016. They called it Jonas.
Jonas. J-O-N-A-S.
Wait, why do they call it Jonas? I don't get that.
Because they have different names for different ones. The last one started
fire on your street. So what I've done here for the last few minutes is just dug a circle around the fire hydrant. The fire department of Montgomery County is asking for around all fire hydrants on your street. Take things one step further and put right on top. Here, that way with a fire truck, especially in dark overnight hours, is coming down your road, they can easily find the fire extinguisher. Montgomery County alone has more than 1,000 fire extinguishers. Obviously, if you look at all of the jurisdictions across the metro area, that number is likely well over 10,000. So that is certainly a message to pass along. This is the view, though, in downtown Bethesda. Pretty barren, not much activity going on down here. Looks like possibly a cross-country skier, but now getting white out.
There's a lot of wind.
Yeah.
About a block and a half down the street.
No, can't even see the person down the street.
Trudging his way through the snow.
Oh my god!
Now you can.
I don't know what use that was.
I can see that person.
He's walking through the street. Snow covers. We'll be coming back to you with more updates, but I do have one joke to pass along for you, Larry and Maureen. The important joke: where do snowmen keep their money? Guys, have any guesses?
In their snow pants.
There's no pants.
In a snowbank.
Where? Give up. Give up. Come on, guys. He keeps it in the snowbank. In the snowbank. That's where the snowman keeps it.
Snowbank. You're right.
Is looking for retirement. I don't know if they're going to be picking me. I'm done. Back to you.
Good job. All right, just a few hours ago, we heard from D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser. She held a press conference to update us on the blizzard response in the district.
Yeah, she got a message for everyone in the district as well.
Our message, if we need the public to listen, is to stay home and to stay off of the streets. That includes people who are attempting to drive, but it also includes people who are walking. Our plows and emergency vehicles cannot do their jobs with you on the street.
I don't know if she is.
And that's difficult because I went out and walked this alley between my street and 12. And a lot of the sidewalks are not cleared.
No, they're not.
That's awful.
And then snow up to your knee and above. So the easiest way to walk is out the street.
And you know, DuPont Circle is notorious for all of us in the Washington area during these types of storms. People come out, they gather in the circle, they have snowball fights, they have their dogs and friends out there. And Mike Carter-Canine is in the middle of it. Any activity there at this time, Mike? No snowballs or anything flying?
It's too cold.
Snowball flying in the last few hours, Maureen, but definitely a lot of activity out here. If you look down the street, there is
my cousin made this hat.
In fact, a couple people with
Oh my gosh, it looks like an Animal Jam fox.
Isn't that cute?
It's so cute.
Get back to their homes. And we are seeing a lot of these businesses are opening across the street. The liquor store is open. That's already getting some foot traffic this morning. The Subway sandwich shop is open. And this Chinese restaurant here on the right, the owners just spent some time shoveling out their walk. They're open for lunch. Here's a gentleman with some skis. Hi there, sir. How are you? How are you? How are the slopes today? I don't know. I'll tell you in 10 minutes. Where are you headed? I hear there's a hill 23rd and P. 23rd and P. Have you been in Washington for a blizzard before? No, I missed the last one. It was like 5 or 6 years ago. So that's first for me. You can't get any fresher than this powder. Agreed. All right. Well, hopefully you find a big hill. Thanks. Stay warm today. Now, I also wanted to mention, I know we've been really hitting this hard, this message about staying off the road, but I think this really gives you a visual of what people are dealing with out here. Take a look at this side street just off P Street Northwest. Those roads are impassable, those side streets. And
Look
really,
at that.
even if you have a four-wheel drive,
Wow.
you can get through some of these passable roads that have been
Oh my gosh, I feel bad for that kid.
destination like DuPont Circle. There's nowhere to leave your vehicle. Here on the right, I don't know if this car got stuck or if that was a parking job, but it's now sticking out into P Street. And these plow trucks are enormous. So getting past that is exactly what city leaders, transportation officials are worried about, encouraging folks to stay at home, not drive. Here's another SUV.
Well, of course.
Easily. The question is, what are you going to do with that vehicle when you get to where you're going, especially in a dense area like DuPont Circle? Now, on a more lighter note, DuPont Circle, this time tomorrow, we do expect to see a lot of snowballs flying, and we'll be there as we always are. And I've got some loot for folks. The theme this year is Star Wars. In fact, I think they're calling it Snow Wars.
Snow Wars.
Back. And I've got some Stormwatch 7 yardsticks, the best costumes with that Star Wars theme. You're going home with one of these yardsticks. What better memento or way to remember this storm than a yardstick to measure future storms? Measure them up against each other. Thank you.
Why don't you have some suggestions about better mementos than the yardstick? That's right. On a trip to the Bahamas.
There you go. I'll take that.
Oh yeah, my mom's going there.
I just see a dangerous situation. Yes.
The Cayenne Show is outside, right on the corner of the building where we are housed, and she's going to bring us up to date on what's going on at the corner of Northland and Wilson Boulevard in Arlington.
Wait, where's that at?
Some interesting stuff out here throughout the morning today, including some skiers going down the hill here on Wilson.
That
But I
is
think-
in Virginia, Arlington,
I might have
Virginia.
everyone else speak.
That's near Washington,
Here,
D.C.
guys. Tell us what you guys are doing out
Wow.
here. First of all, tell us your name.
My name is Mike Aguian.
Pete, Idris. And what are you guys doing?
We're out and about looking for bamboo.
And I don't know. I'm just on an adventure following him. You guys were telling me earlier that this was literally the warmest thing you guys had in your home.
Absolutely. We wanted to get some mileage out of our Halloween costume, so we decided to throw them on and trek around.
Yeah, we're layered underneath. We got jackets, coats.
Hey, beautiful. You've got a text message.
How's it doing so far?
It's great. It's quite nice. Love car stuff to watch out.
Are they trick-or-treating in the snow? They're trick-or-treating in the snow, huh?
I mean, the wind is pretty strong out here. It seems like it's getting worse as the afternoon progresses.
Yeah, that's right. It is getting a little windy for sure.
Yeah, we'll probably head in a little while because it's going to get a little worse later, but we want to have fun while we can still be outside. Bringing the zoo to Arlington.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're solidarity with the Hanover National Zoo.
Yes. All right. Thank you, guys. Have fun and be safe out there. That's the latest from here. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Diane. Takes all kinds, Diane. Well, 12:22 now. Let's go to the phones, and we're joined by Ocean City Mayor Rick Meehan, and we've got some flooding over there. Mayor Meehan, good to talk with you. Thanks for joining us here on ABC 7. Tell us what the situation right now over there with the flooding.
Okay, well, we're holding our own
This
in our
is
city,
Ocean
but we
City,
are
Maryland.
experiencing some
Wow.
moderate flooding that is expected whenever we have a nor'easter storm such as this. It typically happens, and it's happening today in the downtown area south of the Route 50 bridge and in some of the low-lying areas along the bayside. They're the areas that are subject to this type of flooding, and that's what we're seeing at the moment.
And Mayor Meehan, as far as you can tell, is this damage that you don't have to worry about, or does it look like this could be something that's going to cost the city some money?
No, I don't think it's anything significant at this point. This is a wind, rain, storm surge event for us. We are seeing a very angry ocean out there. It is pounding our dune line and pounding the along the boardwalk, but mostly what we're seeing come over is just overwatch. We haven't had any damage along the ocean front except for the dunes, and their job is to protect the property along the ocean front. We've seen some sign damage, some light poles go down, things of that nature. It's going to take a while to storms over to reevaluate some of the issues along the bayfront, but it's mostly going to be piers, fencing, docks, things like that, that may be in need of repair. The only thing of any consequence we will see on the ocean front is we did lose the east end of the Ocean City Fishing Pier, which has happened a couple of times in the last 5 years, so that's been damaged, and that will have to be repaired.
Can you tell us right now what kind of snowfall totals you have there, and the situation, the emergency plan you put into place, is that working right now, again, with the storm still engaged?
Absolutely, and really we don't have any snow at all right now. This has been more of a rain event for us. Started out with some snow yesterday, but then it quickly turned to rain. Forecast says it's supposed to turn back to snow and we could receive a couple of inches later on this afternoon. Yes, our EOC Emergency Operations Center is open. We are following all our procedures and protocols, and everything is running exactly the way it's supposed to. We're discouraging people from going out and about today. Of course, want them to stay away from the beach and the inlet and let this storm pass before they venture back out into those areas.
All right, Mayor, me and thank you so very much. We wish you the best, and all our friends in Ocean City.
All right, well, thank you very much.
It's amazing how the storm develops and all the snow we're seeing. There's, Jackie Bear said earlier, 30 inches in one part of Virginia. Again, over a foot here in the immediate district and immediate area here, closer to Washington. You get over to Ocean City and very little snow. It's the same system but totally different consequences.
Right, of course, as the mayor.
What?
There's rain more than snow.
When you can't find your
And,
snowsuit.
Of course, the water being on the waterfront.
Oh my gosh. What the heck? It's a dinosaur shoveling. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, for kitty.
Oh.
Oh my Lance, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was.
That was really, really cute.
Well, now I'm just told I can be talking no longer. Well, there they go. I'd like to find out where the sirens are. Look how deep they are. Right up to my thighs. It's probably a bit of a snow here. We're going to find a lot of,
Oh, you can get that.
deep snow. They were ready to go.
What are you doing?
I'm watching a video.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Oh,
my
worshiping God
gosh.
while they're singing.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Isn't that cute?
It's a blizzard.
She's just not dressed today like she should be.
Short walk.
That's right. Let's get the short
You're
mile.
going straight into the wind. It's different, isn't it? Straight into the wind. When you look this way, you can't really see because the wind and the snow is coming in your eyes, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But we're glad we've been here. We're glad we stayed for the march yesterday. It was awesome. I'm very glad we did.
Yeah, you guys are pretty intrepid to come and to get down there.
Oh my gosh, was that a real picture taken?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Old people are born and young people are born. The chaperones are well dressed.
I have teenagers. I know exactly what you're saying, right?
Absolutely.
You can dress the little ones, but when they're teenagers, they're,
No problem.
they're on their own. Yeah.
Absolutely. They'll learn. It's been really memorable. Really good.
And we're getting great service at our hotel, and yeah, it's fabulous. Great. Thank you all so much.
All right. Stay safe.
Take care. What's that? You careful, you don't want to get hit. All right. There we go. Very deep, quite a lot of action. Quite a lot of action. Here we have
That's live?
We had some unloaders over here at the 7-Eleven. If Jeff can shoot over there, he is showing.
Holy crap, I didn't know that was live.
You know, this is hard to get the place open. You know, you drive through some of these shopping centers. If you know the shopping center near the Greensboro Metro, where
When you and your buddy are working out,
and Marshall, yes,
wait, you have to watch it from the church. You're not going to get it.
It's all closed. Yesterday there were like there were 7-Elevens. Yes.
Wait, is the biggest storm from what?
Biggest storm of 2016.
Okay, all right, so here's your 60-second highlights from the GMA today. For Georgetown basketball game, again, a lot of fun, and a lot of people are starting to email in now. We have it. If you have an over-the-air signal, it is on 9.2. If you have Comcast,
Almost dropped the laptop.
Cox is 807.
It's a bed anyway.
59 on RTN 100. People are asking what do they go to on DirecTV. We're not certain, but we do believe if you have DirecTV, you also have the Big East channel, and it will be there.
Okay, let's talk weather now. Allison, take it away.
All right, thanks. I love when Mama Fox is out there. Dress up, put a jacket on.
Oh my gosh.
It's down to 7-Eleven. Okay, so here are the latest snowfall totals. If you joined us just a little bit ago, we were still into the teens category. This morning, when I came in at about 2 in the morning, we were still in the single-digit category, which quickly went up to the teens. Now we're quickly getting a lot of reports into the 20s. We have 2 reports confirmed. These are from trained spotters. Winchester, and then all the way down to Culpeper, 30 inches. So that's a pretty big band or a widespread area that we're seeing reports of 30 inches, and we're getting even more. There, Germantown, they picked up their totals. They're 25. Clarksburg as well. They're 25 inches. Columbia 20, and Middleburg at 26. So these are only going to continue to add up. And stand by in about 45 minutes. We are going to see the airport totals come on in, and that's when we're going to look at the record books for those. So we'll be interested to see where we fall. We know at Dallas we're already in the top 8. And I think we're thinking top 6 for sure when the new reports come in, and we might even crack the top 5. And out at Reagan National, top 10 easy. We only needed 0.4 inches, and this is still in successful hours. All right, here's the latest on First Alert Live Doppler, and this is what's most concerning. This is what I feel bad about for Peggy and Saray and Andrew. You see them out there braving the elements. There's not much change, and they're going to be braving those elements for a little while longer. We're talking several more hours of the heavy snow, especially when you head up to the north. That in Germantown as well, they've been under that blue color, that heavy color, for several hours, ever since this morning, and even up through Hagerstown. In Martinsburg, we need to report from Martinsburg, so let us know what you are seeing. So I think your totals are going to be near 30 inches as well. You've been kind of on the cusp of that dark blue as well. Where you're not seeing light, look over through Anne Arundel County and parts of Prince George's County. Prince George's County.
Look what I'm doing to the laptop.
10 inches. You're getting some dry weather right now. Don't worry. Are going to see more head your way.
Good. We're going to see more snow.
Get on out of here. Expect the heavy snow to continue. There's that drier a little bit just north of Bowie, but once you head over through Annapolis, it still continues farther south through Upper Marble. It was drier through Upper Marble just a little bit ago, but now it continues. I want to show you the wide view of this. We'll go through the future cast. You can kind of get a bigger perspective of what is going on across the region. We still have to have this back into the storm go all the way over here. Yeah, that's why we said this is going to be about 36, if not 48 hour event until it gets out of here. It's timing out perfectly, though. By 11 o'clock, finally, we'll get a little bit of a break here for our friends through Hagerstown and Winchester and Front Royal. Down farther south, we're still dealing with a little bit of snow through St. Mary's County and southern Maryland in general. Now, for the rest of the day on Sunday, no problems. Watch out for
I like
the
this
sun
new
glare. It's going to be very sunny tomorrow and Monday. Then have the snow. It's going to be so bright out there. So we've been telling you, know where your flashlights are. By tomorrow, you're going to want to know where your sunglasses are. By Monday, we're looking okay. Having another chance for precept just rain, so that's good. By Tuesday, look at Reagan National. You can't see it all. No planes in or out. That's for sure. We know that. Temperatures are at 28 degrees. It only feels
So if you head out, this is what it's going to feel like with those winds. You saw Andrea out there. She said it kind of hurts with that snow hitting her face. The wind will continue for a while longer. So by tomorrow, we're finally going to get above freezing. Not by much though. So as far as we're looking at any melting is concerned, the only thing that will melt tomorrow with the sunshine at above 30-degree temperatures is anything that's shoveling. You only have to melt just a little bit less. All right, we have a brand new Sheehy Storm Tracker 9, and Howard Bernstein is out there in the elements. Good afternoon, Howard. What's going on? Where are you?
I am stuck on 270 northbound, and it's not us, it's tractor trailers that just aren't moving. I'm just stepping out of the truck. Kirk Brooks on our other camera and picked me up, and I just want to give you a scene setter here. What it's like outside with all this heavy snow that's been falling. And the snow out of Gaithersburg, there's all sorts of problems with the Potomac Oaks condominium. They've got some flat
What was that?
and one of them is the boiler building for some of the units. The weight of the snow was buckling the outside of the building, so those walls are going out, and rescue folks are concerned that that could be a collapse potentially, so they shut off the gas and the electricity, and that provides the heat for a couple of hundred residents that were evacuated up towards the Germantown Rec Center. Here on 270 North, I just passed 109, a lot of tractor trailers.
Oh, really?
It's very hilly up here. They got stuck, so we understand that some front-end loaders trying to clear a path and move things, but essentially 270 is shut down north of Clarksburg before you get to 109, so I would avoid this. Now, we're hoping shortly we'll be able to get off maybe at 109 and either do a U-turn or head over to Frederick Road and make our way one way or another. But it's all these vehicles that are trying to get out of the way. Again,
Nothing, you can't read this.
Our CT Storm Tracker 9, no problems with this, but you're talking about an 18-wheeler in deep snow. And the other problem is when this snow gets compacted, it's almost like a little icy underneath the snow where I'm standing, and very, very slick conditions out here. And anybody who's out right now at 14
Okay.
are the victims of some other.
It's fine, I don't care.
And, we've seen some cars that were abandoned or left to the side of the road. I mean, it is a treacherous time to be out. Thankfully, we have been safe all morning, taking it easy into the afternoon now, but visibility's got to be quarter mile or so. So this is moderate to heavy snow that has been falling for the last several hours, and while the crews have been doing the best job they can to try to keep 270 open, Mother Nature and 18-wheelers said it's not enough, not going to happen. So anyway, that's the latest from Upper Montgomery, almost into Frederick County. Our CT Storm Tracker 9, I'm Howard Bernstein. Allison, back to you.
All right, thanks, Howard. Stay safe out there. Yeah, we know we've been seeing those roads just continue to be all white, no pavement being. And the crews are doing the best that they can. The snow coming down still at a good rate, 1 to 2 inches an hour. It's going to be still pretty bad out there. They can only plow so much before it covers right back up. And as we head out the door tomorrow morning, we'll be done with the snow. But look at the feels-like temperature. So don't let the sunshine fool you. You need to still bundle up. We're going to feel into the single digits. And as we probably are going to be home on Sunday into Monday, temperatures are not going to feel out of the 20s. So keep sending us your snowfall totals and your pictures. You can find us right here. I'm at Allison Ray WX. You can find Howard at HBWX and Tenacious Topper, of course, at Tenacious Topper, and hashtag Snow Day 9. Guys, over to you.
All right, thanks, Allison. Just got an email from William Mentor. He says, please tell people to check if you have a high-efficiency furnace, and it starts to just go off.
Wow.
It's the intake on the outside of your house is covered with snow. He said he would turn the furnace on, it would start heating and shut off. Went out, cleared that vent, it was good to go. So he asked us to pass that along. I appreciate it.
Thank you for emailing us with that tip. Let's check in with WUSA 9's Cam Thompson. He's at a hotel in Sterling.
That's right. Hey guys, it's Cam Thompson. We're in Sterling, Virginia, at the Hampton Inns Cascades. We've sort of ended up here by chance following the cleared roads that we could find that we've been stuck a few times. Seeing this is the collection of snow that we're trying to bust off right now as we wait out this storm, and meeting some other people here that are doing the same thing.
Around 7:30, 7:45, it started to get really gloomy, and then it just got to the point where the volume just came in more so heavy than we expected it to.
I'll let you watch this
So I
one.
decided to just
Okay, but
so
Hold on,
at that point,
hold on.
it was just
Still
not
watching
even
it.
worth trying to make an attempt.
Okay.
To get down the road you couldn't see.
And that's what we encountered when we were at our hotel. Getting
What?
stuck several times when we weren't fishing
Okay.
on the road. The only other
Okay.
people we saw out there were snow
Hold
crews
on,
like the
it's
ones led
almost
by
done.
Richard, who was only at the hotel to warm up for a bit. Take me through the last 24 hours, 36 hours. It's kind of been like that.
People need to go off the road. We need to let the snowplows do their job and it makes it easier for everybody.
Oops. I said that wrong.
Stay at home, enjoy China. That helped us out a lot.
And Rich and the rest of his team with yesterday's carpentry, they're done resting up and getting back out on the roadways. And again, here's the
Jeez.
advice of what everyone else is saying. If you don't have to be out on the roads, don't let these guys do their work. Back to you. All right, thank you, Cam. Now we want to toss it over to Delia Gonzalez. We're talking about all of these people getting stuck in the snow from Virginia in the district where ambulances getting snow. She's connected with a man who.
I want to see it.
I know, these people are sliding all over the place. Hold on. I'll let you. They're having fun watching.
Okay.
Hi, I'm on top of the world here in College Park, or actually on top of this massive mound of snow. We're talking about maybe like an 8-foot high heap of snow, and this is what we're going to have to deal with as a lot of plow trucks come through the area and clear the roads or clear the parking lots. We've gotta move the snow, and so we're going to have to deal with a lot of these huge mounds in our nearby walkways, and so certainly pedestrians who are walking have to be careful about these huge mounds. So take a look at the road. It's looking pretty good. We've seen a lot of plow trucks go by. Not too many drivers, and that's a good thing. However, we did catch up with one professional driver. He is a Russian, so certainly no stranger to this kind of weather, and he was having a lot of fun
That's
in
like
the snow.
bowling for
Let's take a
people.
listen. It looks like you're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was a speed racer, a snow drifter. That was like 5 years ago.
Oh, so you're a professional.
I used to be, not anymore.
Wow. So what is the secret to snow racing? Not everyone can do this at home. So this is the warning. Don't do this at home. This is a professional who's, spinning around.
What the heck? What is up? The news lady fell. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh my gosh. That was the road. Oh, wait. The cones, people. Oh my gosh. So where's this at, Becky?
Just everywhere
Like, where'd you get it from?
on Facebook.
They are because they're at a condominium complex on Twin Orchards Road. Excessive amount of snow in an outbuilding that houses the boiler, and that roof collapsed. So now they have no heat. Jennifer Bellamy joins us from the scene of that partial roof collapse in Gettysburg.
About 250 residents here are without heat and power after a partial roof collapse here at the Potomac Oak condos. That's here in Montgomery County off Quince Orchard Boulevard. The Montgomery County Fire and Rescue Services responding and trying to take care of the residents out here who have no heat during these blizzard-like conditions. This happened again at a boiler room, and it's really taking an impact on some of the residents. Who spoke with one person who lives here and says that it's an emergency. Go read.
Nobody's happy. The residents are not happy. I'm sure the management is not happy. The board of directors, I'm sure, are not happy.
I don't know.
But, that's why they call it an emergency. Nobody planned for this, and, we just have to
What is up with that jammogram? It's a glitch.
Emergency crews have been going door to door, checking on the residents impacted. There is another section of the condos here, and the people that are impacted have been told to either shelter in place or maybe to seek some hospitality from some of the neighbors in the other units that do have pink power. After the man we just spoke with, he says that he is trying to shovel out his driveway.
No,
his car
that
in
is
case
a
he
very-
needs to try and make for a hotel to get some comfort since he's without heat and power. Reporting in Gaithersburg, I'm Jennifer Bellamy. Back to you.
Jennifer, thank you very much. Now we go to Stephanie Ramirez. She's at DuPont Circle, where they usually have a great snowball fight after a big snowstorm. Hi, Stephanie.
Andrea, hey, a bunch of people walked away saying that it was rescheduled for tomorrow at noon, but I just heard a loud scream from the group over there, so I'm going to go over there and check and see what's going on. I'll do that in a little bit. First, I kind of have a few PSAs we need to go over. There's a photo there I want you guys to see. We've been driving around D.C. all day, and we are seeing a lot of people who need help. If you guys are looking at the photo I'm talking about, we saw what appeared to be a homeless person as we were driving by. Snapped the photo. We tweeted DC police, but we called 311. That's what they need you to do, is call 311. Got that person help. If you see other people, we saw another person who was walking around with sneakers and no socks in this weather trying to get to a shelter. Thankfully, there was a police officer there that was able to get that person help. Guys, please be a good neighbor. If you see someone in need, try to help them out. My second PSA announcement, if you can see this, when I was over on the Capitol Hill sledding area, sorry, I got the microphone. Hold on. If you can still hear me, someone lost a pair of keys while they were sledding, having too much fun. If you want the keys back, you gotta download the WUSA 9 app. I'm just kidding, but tweet us, Facebook us. We've got them for you. I'm going to need to describe them though, so we know they're yours. So we're here at DuPont Circle, Stephanie Ramirez, WUSA 9.
Very funny, very funny.
People are losing a lot of things. We have someone who lost a diamond and platinum engagement ring out near the Tasty Diner in Bethesda, and now keys.
So we are here to help you all the way through the blizzard of 2016, and we want to see how you are weathering the storm.
Send us your pictures using hashtag SnowDay9 to Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, and we'll share them. And right now, we turn to Ask Nikki. She is answering your questions and showing us some of those pictures you're sending in to us. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, guys. Oh, my gosh. We have so many pictures from kids in the snow to puppies, babies. I mean, I can't handle it. There's so much. Let's go right to the tag board.
Whoa, handle it.
This guy. Someone plays sex with me. Poor back there. He just wants somebody to play ball with him. Poor guy. But how adorable is that? Thanks for that picture. And look at this great, I think, is that a Pyrenees?
Looks like a Pyrenees,
With
yeah.
beautiful dogs. Those dogs love the snow. He is just living the dream right now.
His face doesn't look like it, though, right?
It doesn't. But those dogs love this. And he's just loving it. All right,
Jules,
this
you have
is
to see
tomorrow,
this.
Allison Barber. That's Cooper running, and I'm told that's his girlfriend in the background chasing him. How adorable is Cooper?
Man, I'm gonna
I
restart
just
that.
can't even handle it. Allison, your dog is adorable. He is a snow maniac, and I think that I should just go out and play with him all day. Thanks, Allison, for sending that in. Look at this dog exploring. Thank you, RX2 Photography. Look at that blue and white sweater. How adorable. Amy, thank you for your kitties. Bunker Hill kitties, curious but confused by 24 inches. I feel your pain. They're looking. They want to be part of it, but they're just not sure.
Tag it.
Tag, you're it.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Thanks, Warner Grandpa, for sending us that picture. And
Thank
my
you.
son's first snow day.
And
He's all bundled out.
yellow. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, Sierra, for sending us that
That's a little
picture.
bumblebee.
Look at those cute little eyes peeking out. They're so cute. And here's another one. Abigail's first big snow. She is bundled up head to toe. Hopefully it won't come up to her eyeballs. Abigail, you're adorable. Thank you for sending us that picture. And back to the snow. It's another slow-mo video. Let's see how he does it. And he's running. He's going for it. Oh, he's
Oh, thank you.
oh my gosh. Having a blast, guys. I don't think anyone's having more fun than fetch in the snow right there. We're going to end it with this one down. Alex Dorsey sent us this bearded shepherd, and it looks like his beard is a little bit white.
Why?
There. How adorable is that? Thank you guys so
This
much for sending
one,
all your
this one,
pictures.
and this one
Keep
all
them
got
coming. Use
glitched.
it. Hashtag snow day 9. I'm going to be going through them all day long. It's a rough job. Somebody's got to do it.
Can we put in a special request
Yeah.
for a video?
Yeah.
We want to see TNT.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that next.
All right, good. Okay, coming up on 10 minutes to 1, that means we possibly have 5 hours plus left of snowfall. Copper joining us now, I think, from the Weather Service. Copper. Yes, I just shoveled this off again, about another 3/4 of an inch or so. It's hard to measure here. We're probably up about 18, 19 inches here in Northwest. That seems to be on par with all the meetings we're getting across the area. Let's talk about the radar. We'll go to the radar, and it's a big storm, and we're not done, but I want to emphasize, after about 3 o'clock, I think 95% of all snow will have fallen. It could very well snow till 9 o'clock tonight. That doesn't really add much to the total. Although, we're trying to get into the record books. Every 1/10 of an inch will count tonight, no doubt about that. So, the heaviest bands, blue. The heaviest blue bands are the darker blue. And if you see white there, that's just simple snow, pretty much up and down that 95 corridor. It's hammering New York now. We'll get that far north. In fact, this
Okay, how are you?
essentially missed Boston
That's
and
good.
Hartford.
What are you
Kind
up
of
to?
Probably
your
supposed to get
butter.
snow, but for the most part, the bullseye is
Come
pretty
on.
much DC to
We're
Philly.
not
and even
expecting
into,
right now,
Central
so
New Jersey.
I
And watch this
will when you come to my dinner.
Yes, seriously. And we're getting 2 to 3 inches in
Now
hour.
straight the snow from southeast to northwest. Remember last night we were tracking the snow came from southwest.
And
to
it's
northeast.
not
Well,
supposed
now
to stop for
it's
another
getting
8
back to
hours.
north and west. And these bands,
Yes, I'm still
these are impressive.
streaming.
They
Just
really are.
Yeah.
refresh your page.
So I'm
And
glad I
even
came
Leesburg,
over.
Burkesville has some at least moderate snow right now. You can see a little bit of light snow.
Yeah.
We were down the weather
Yeah,
there, but
there is no way
crazy
Rebecca
heavy,
can get,
right now. Well, that we saw
like,
falling
nobody
around.
can get out
Okay,
anywhere.
I will.
They declared a state of emergency
Up
for us.
into,
We're not
Frederick,
allowed
Come to
on
my
the,
den.
yeah,
around
we're not
Buckingham,
allowed on the
Savannah.
roads.
And then we'll move out north and west. It's a big area of snow. Down
He
towards
was
Clear
supposed
Spring,
to, but
Hagerstown,
he didn't go
and
in,
down
so
toward
thank God.
Downsville and even Martinsburg, you get some heavier patches of snow. And for the most part,
I'm just gonna say refresh.
you're going to see the snow continuing
Yeah,
at a
it
pretty
is.
good clip to the north and west
So
of
they're calling it
BC,
the
and that means you're
blizzard
going to
of
pile onto your snowball
2016
photos. I got new ones for you. Hang on. All right, temperatures not moving. Upper 20s. We're not going to make it above freezing today. 25 in Frederick, 27
Like,
in
there was one
Manassas,
place that
and
had
about
36
26
inches. I said,
in
that's
Silver
3
Spring.
feet.
Now,
That
that was
is
current temperature.
above.
This is
Sorry.
an observation as well. These are the latest wind
I
gusts
told
in the
Julia, I
last
said,
hour.
that's above
So,
my
No, it's not fair.
Julia
for
goes,
the hour. So
"Oh,
36 miles per hour
oh
wind
my
gusts
goodness."
downtown, but 39 in Atlantic City and a 47
yeah,
mile per
that's
hour
a
wind gust
lot,
in
a
Ocean City,
lot.
which is where our own Scott Broom is.
Why?
Hopefully hanging on for dear life. Now you factor in the wind, the temperatures, feels like it's in the low teens. Feels like it's 11 in Manassas and Hagerstown, Frederick, about 12 in Fairfax, and about 13 in
I can't come to my den.
14 or 12 out Fort Albany. So, you know, it's going to be kind of dangerous if you're out any length of time. The problem is when you start shoveling, it's very cold, you put all the layers on, and then you shovel.
No, if I could take pictures of it, I would.
It's getting really, really hot. Stop shoveling and just slowly cool back down.
I mean,
take a
it's,
break and go back out.
Whoa,
Okay,
where's
this?
this?
This is the forecast.
yeah,
So at 5 p.m., the gust tracker saying, okay, maybe the wind gust is 46 in Gaithersburg, maybe the wind gust is 46 in Leesburg. So you see winds
we're used
generally
to
over
you guys
40.
having all
And then
that
you
snow.
cross the bay, you get winds up to 50 in Dover and for our beaches. By 6 p.m., winds are still going to gust over 40. And this may be a hair overdone, but even 35 mile per hour wind
2
gusts
plus
will blow the snow
inches
around.
Oh my gosh, how do you get in there?
2 plus inches an hour.
It's,
relaxing somewhat.
oh,
Heavy
how
rain up
do you
meters
get
down
in
Martinsburg.
there?
And then by 6 a.m. in the morning,
Ah.
winds are gusting generally 25 to 30 mile per hour range. By this time tomorrow afternoon, winds will just be
That's
breezy
what I said.
January day with winds anywhere
I had
from 15
breakfast this
20
morning.
miles per hour.
and,
Remember, these are gusts, not sustained. All right, so here we go.
Gusty winds today, heavy snow, the steady snow
Oh,
through
we'll
about
tell
3
her
p.m.
thank you, and I
Light snow
plan
about
on it.
7
Tell her I
p.m.
said hi right
30
back
inches
to
are
her.
possible. Check.
That's so nice.
We're getting more and more confirmation of that, and drifting snow all night. Okay, let's talk about the amounts.
I don't plan on going anywhere.
He's up to 30. Winchester's up to 30.
Oh my
Bridgeville,
gosh, thank
25.
you.
Olney's up to 20.
Thank
Colchester
you.
also up to 30 inches. Those are the latest.
My
and the
thank
greatest,
you.
so to speak, in terms of some higher numbers that we can find. Okay.
Thank you.
Futurecast. We'll hold snow in here at 1 o'clock, and then we advance it again
Thank
to
you.
4 o'clock. Still holding pretty good snow,
It's-
especially now by 4 o'clock east of I-95. I think this is a hair overdone in terms of intensity and coverage. And then by 7 o'clock, still some light snow around. Temperatures still mid to upper 20s. Temps aren't going to move much. But then, as we get to clear tonight, so by, well, you know, one thing you can do right now is you,
They said
I can't. You're not
weather was supposed to last
accepting.
till 1 p.m. this afternoon. Now they changed it to 1 a.m. and Sunday morning.
Put your camera set up, look back right here, and this is on screen 24/7. So even during commercial breaks or during live reports in the field, when you don't see us, you can
Oh,
still.
yeah. Yeah.
We're with you. We're with you.
I brought
Everywhere
enough
you go.
stuff to stay till Monday if
They're
I
with
had
us.
to.
And safe.
Yeah. Hopefully by
That's
tomorrow
easy
we'll be able
enough.
to get out.
What do you want?
Doesn't make us self-conscious at all.
No, not at all. Not nervous at all.
So I'm staying in
Let's go to
Julia's room
Tom
with
Rousey,
her.
who is at Reagan Airport. Obviously, everything
Yeah.
has been shut down
Yeah,
there. Tom,
because-
any folks
yeah.
left?
So this is like a
We can find Marina. It feels like everybody got the word, and fortunately, no one got stuck here, but they are stuck in hotels here playing Crystal City. It is so surreal being
Yeah.
here. Look down that way.
Yeah.
That's usually where the PSA
I'm not
is
minding
checking
it at all.
folks as they prepare to get on their planes.
So I got
No
served
one
breakfast
there
in bed.
whatsoever.
Nice.
All
Julia
the
brought it
stores,
up
for
to
the
me.
most part, are not open. There's only one place you can find that's open in
No.
DC. This should be no surprise. Starbucks. That's the only store that's open. That said, if you go down
Starbucks.
far enough, you will find out that the Travelers Aid information desk
Okay, honey.
it
Well,
is
I will
open.
talk to
Check
you
out
later,
this video.
okay?
This is Leanne.
All
She
right.
slept at the airport last night because she wanted to make sure she could be here. She said last night a lot of folks had some very important questions after they landed on some of the last flights to get here. Of course, a lot of those folks had connecting flights, couldn't make those connecting flights because they were canceled. So she helped out a lot of folks then. Spent the night here, wanted to be here today, even though there are no passengers coming or going. She's still available just in case. And she said she really wanted to be here tomorrow because she knows tomorrow is going to be a big day. So she wanted to make sure she was here for that. We asked her about what it took to get here, and this is what she had to say.
Barb wants you to get a picture for her. No. Okay.
shout out to you.
Here, whether it's Christmas Day or
Julia, sometimes when she
didn't want to put any of our volunteers
Barb
at risk.
sometime
So I
wants
came
you to
in
get a
and I'm
picture
gonna
of
camp
the
out
snow
until,
outside for
I
her with my
release
camera.
my
Sure.
manager, maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday.
Whenever.
So she's prepared to stay here for a while. She's one of just a handful of folks working inside. Working outside, there's a lot of folks. Dozens of trucks. You can see them working out there live right now. And here's the thing. You notice how they've cleared out an area there? Well, as soon as it gets cleared off,
You guys
the snow
want
blows right back on
I
it.
can
That's
give
one of
you
the things they're doing. But
those.
they're trying to get this airport open at some point tomorrow for flights. Reporting live at Radio National, I'm Tom Rousey, ABC 7 News.
I hope Tom
Let's
shared
go
his
to our
coffee
friend's
with you.
party.
That would have been a nice thing to do, Tom.
It's cold as well. After blanket, those windows, it's going to be cold when it gets that. So we're going to be able to cut out. There's still much more coming up. We'll check in with the
along also with high winds. Yeah. And let's go to Kimberly Scooters. We hope the winds are not too high. She's outside on the corner of in Roslyn, on the corner of North Wilson and North Lynn and Wilson, and usually a very busy place to be, but not so busy today, Kimberly.
Maureen, actually surprisingly busy considering how much snow is out here. We've got Russell here with Zoe that just had to get out of the apartment. What's it been like for you two?
Well, it's pretty surprising, you know. The weather folks actually got it right this time.
Oh, come on now. What do you mean by that? You didn't think the real thing was coming?
Well, I didn't expect it to be this bad. I mean, you know, you look at the side of the sidewalks here, and I mean, the snow's really piled up. So,
Yeah. What about walking around? How's it been for you, getting around?
oh, it's been challenging. You know, kudos to the folks who've been shoveling the sidewalks. You know, thank you very much. You know, it's we've made it. We made it, and she's really enjoying it.
She's 8 years old and she's acting like a 2-year-old puppy.
Yeah, well, you know, the snow will do that for her.
And your actual 2-year-old son is not too happy out there.
No, he's cold.
He's cold, crying on the way to Grandma's house. So Grandma's house is that way. We're gonna let you and Zoe go on your way. Can we watch Zoe play in the snow a little bit? Okay, all right, have fun. Thanks, guys. So let's just watch Zoe take off over here. Well, there goes Zoe. Zoe's off like a shot. People are doing grocery shopping. This guy might be skiing, cross-country skiing. People just going out for a walk. The one way you don't want to get out and about is driving. You can see this red Jeep here. It's been stranded here for hours. Now, we have seen a few cars go by, not having too much trouble, but then you see the abandoned car right there. So, oh, and speaking of skis, yeah, he's cross-country skiing. That's awesome. Okay, so now you're looking at my commute this morning. That was my fastest commute ever to work, just straight down Wilson Boulevard. No traffic, no problem. You know, pretty nice powder, you know, good powder pack. It's awesome for skiing. So I am keeping my helmet on, not because I plan to continue doing that throughout the day, but because
how are you down here?
the winds
Up
are
here.
still pretty high.
You're down here and up here.
Brisky
Down
last
here
night
and up here.
So that's it. For Roslyn here. We're going to send it back to you in the warm studio, Maureen.
All right. She's ready for the mountains. The mountains have come to her. That's right. Thanks so much, Kimberly. Way of the wing exercise going along. You almost face those situations. Alive out there walking. Felt like I was like a bear. Get lessons from Kimberly. I asked her where she got hers. Jackie, you're with the latest right now from the Weather Center.
The Weather Center has spare goggles back there, by the way. Meteorologist just comes right there because we never know if we're going to be out in the snow or if we're going to be here in the studio. So the snow continues to come down heavy. New numbers continue to come in and they add up. We're waiting for the new number of Reagan Nashville. We haven't seen a reading since this morning at 7 o'clock. We should have a new one coming in within the next 15, maybe 20 minutes. So as soon as we get that, we'll bring it to you. But I just did see a new measurement at the Capitol building with 16 inches of snowfall. But we're getting plenty of 20, even up to 30-inch numbers now west of I-95. The storm really a tale of two different aspects of it, isn't it? Let's take a look. This is Montgomery College, and this is a time lapse over the last 6 hours. Visibility coming and going, roads clearing and then covering back over once again, and the snow continuing to pile up. Lots of reports in Montgomery County of 25 plus inches of snowfall. And then you head over towards the water. It's been rain here in Ocean City, and the very strong winds have been gusting around 50 miles per hour, and that is bringing that water up, causing a lot of beach erosion and lots of reports of coastal flooding. Dewey Beach, cars are submerged in that area, and that water is going to continue to come up until the low begins to pull out and the wind starts to change direction. So the wind is going to be one of the biggest parts of the storm overall. And that's the big key of why this is a blizzard as opposed to just a winter storm. We've got to get those frequent wind gusts around 35 miles per hour or so, and that brings visibility problems and blowing and drifting. We're getting lots of reports greater than 3 feet now in terms of those snow drifts in parts of Loudoun County and Montgomery County. And when the snow stops tonight and the winds continue to howl, we're going to be seeing those drifts get even higher than that, I think, in a few spots. So here are the latest gusts across the region. 25 miles per hour in Frederick, 38-mile-an-hour gusts now in Manassas. Check it out, 39 in Andrews, 43
in Patuxent River. Dover, when you drive it in from the north, you're at 35 miles per hour, and there's Ocean City. So we talk about those 50s right now at 52 miles per hour. So it actually, really incredible. Visibility goes down with those winds blowing everything around, 0.3 of a mile in Manassas, less than a mile in DC. This is better than we were about 30 minutes ago. As you take a look at the satellite radar picture, this snow band has been kind of stuck in place, and that's why this has been the sweet spot here where all that snow continues to accumulate. So the darker the color here, the darker the blue, the heavier the snow is. And these rates have been really consistent. And notice what's happening right into Washington County and into the middle of West Virginia. We got a really heavy burst. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised to see 2 to 3 inch snow amounts with this. We have thunder snow. Early this morning. Whoa. Early this morning, haven't seen quite any of that convection yet. There's a lot of warm water over the ocean still, believe it or not, warmer than the air temperature, and that creates instability in the atmosphere. And that area low pressure has been just sitting and kind of wobbling. It hasn't picked up forward.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Earlier today that this might exit out before the sun goes down, and now until we start to see that forward motion, we've got to keep a window for things to be empty. I'm thinking sometime between 6 o'clock and midnight. Our future activity, the best estimate right now on that timing, and we'll put this into motion for you. And notice by 6 o'clock tonight, we still have some of those heavier bands, but we're starting to see the storm break up just a little bit for our region. Notice a little last burst of energy, a last hurrah that comes through night and midnight, and then finally gets to exit. Overnight tonight, we still feel like this will take place, and when you wake up tomorrow morning, that sunshine is coming up with you, and that's going to help to melt off a little bit of that snow. But when we're talking but it's going to be a very long process, and we're going to out, I think, through a good part of the week to come. All right, meteorologist Brian Vandegraff has come in now. He's ready to take over the ship, and he comes with the fun right now. He's got some great photos to share with you.
Yeah, we got some photos to share for sure. Of course, got to get the family in there. They're at home having some sledding fun. So I got to give a shout out to the kids, Lexi and Tony, and their aunt who came over to help my wife. So it's so nice. You can see them out there having fun, doing a little bit of sledding. It's about 14, 15 inches out at the homestead there over at our home in Western Fairfax County. And we're going to continue to see the snow for quite a bit longer through the afternoon, as Jackie was pointing out. We want to have as many pictures as we can. We want people to share with them. And how we got that little message snow. I think it's our illustrator. But here's Lexi, Tony, their aunt. They're having a good time on a big month. Okay, so look at this great shot. Someone's been in from Mary Loudon from Maryland. There's a lacrosse stick on the top of that table. Right. Anyways, we've got great pictures. Send them to pictures at WKLA.com, Facebook, Twitter, social media. We'll share them with you, bring you more in just a bit. But I have a magic snowman floating on my screen. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Civil engineering. Steve did. You're having too much fun. I think so. Exactly. When you go 24/7 like that, sometimes you never really know.
Snowman is coming into the building.
Right. On his way to the sledding. All morning long. Brian Carter has been out in Mobile Track 7. Showing us an amazing video and pictures of people stuck in the road. Brian, where are you right now and what's going on?
Well, Larry, we're on our way to the Greenbelt Metro Station. Metro is shut down. Service is not happening right now. That's because the conditions, and they got to clear those tracks. So we just got a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to be able to do that. And joining us now, he's general manager of Metro, Paul Wiedefeld. We got a behind-the-scenes look at what you're seeing out there and what that says. It's not running.
Great. This is a prime mover. But it has the icer in the back. And as you saw, as it was hit, we went back down. As soon as we come back, you start to see the tracks themselves.
Corey made a video.
That causes destruction. That's what we're going to and it was better before all night. It's a slow process. They don't fast. Some people call them issues. So that's what we're doing a little bit. It's not a fast process. And that's what we'll continue to do.
What are you all facing as the biggest challenge right now? Obviously, we've still got snow coming down. We saw sort of what the wind has been doing, and just on the platform. What is the biggest challenge you're facing right now?
Right now, it is the wind problem right now. It has slowed down. stuff again. I am concerned about Sunday night, Monday, as we try to get stuff back up. And as you can see, it's very difficult to keep open. We've had 2 or 3 bricks left. You can see the parking lots. They see well, but yes, it's snowing.
And at this point, no definitive answer. And a lot of people are looking to Monday morning, rely on Metro to get to work, lots of rail, no word yet at this point.
I don't want to say anything right now, one or the other. I just think it's premature. We'll have to come out with something tomorrow or afternoon. I can't one way or another. Pushing as hard as we can to get through it. I've got to make sure we're training them, and I've got to make sure my employees are safe.
That's right, absolutely. And keeping them safe while they're working very hard. We've got some of those hardworking employees here behind us who are just generous enough to show us the hard work that goes into it. And as I mentioned, it's not just the rails, it's also the platforms, the parking lots, and Mother Nature continuing to bear down on us with snow continuing to fall here in Greenbelt. Reporting live, Brianne Carter.
Greenbelt. They're in their Greenbelt and karate.
Tracks, of course, the de-icing of the tracks, and no particular word on when Metro service might resume.
Yeah, I think that you may not know yet. I know Mayor Bowser was saying earlier in her press conference that she wasn't quite sure. Probably wait till tomorrow morning to see how the overnight blowing of the snow and the drifting and how long it would take to rebound after that. So hopeful of returning on Monday. Certainly traffic, again, problems on the roads, but no Metro buses or train. But Jamie Sullivan, what else is going on out there? There's plenty of issues out there, no question.
There are, and I would say it's a lot of minor issues, which I'm so happy to report. The roads, they are filled with snow, and I'm really not going to talk about accidents because I'm happy to say that we are not really reporting many accidents. And if you're sitting at home watching us, you're not worried about the accidents because you're not getting out in the car. Maybe you're taking the sled and going out to the front yard, but that's it. So just to kind of run through, in DC, DDOT, and DPW, they put out yesterday at noon 106 heavy plows. They contracted in 37 plows, 73 light plows. And those light plows are mainly for those side roads and secondary streets where you can't have the big heavy plows really go through. Dump trucks, 145. We have 20 loaders out there, 20 Bobcats. 39,000 tons of salt in those salt dumps. Again, this is just in DC. So the crews are working. If you're looking out your window thinking, I'm really not